Okay. Is this sea bream?
Yeah.
Sea bream.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's sea bream. Just making sure the nasties are gone. Little gull splitting. Intestines removed. Now that they are washed, we'll let them dry a bit and then salt them.
We can just put salt here.
Okay. Really want it. You gonna do that? Putting some pink Himalayan salt. Just draw out some water and to flavor that. And then we'll let them rest for about 15 minutes or so. We'll check on them. Good evening, guys. Tonight what we will do is we'll make some smoked fish at home. Sea bream with some oak wood shavings, a hot smoke, and we'll also add in some sausage and some fritters, if that is what it's called, some little sausages. So please subscribe, share this video with your friends, smash the like. Let's get started. So the fish, we bought the fish, 3 nice pieces, specimens. We've washed them, salted them for a while now, and then washed them off and let them drip dry a bit. They are ready to be smoked. So what we'll be using is this old device here, our stainless steel smoker. It's quite a few years old, but still does the job very, very nicely. Now, since I've got this before, I had to replace some parts, and we don't always get what we require, what I grew up with and what I was taught to use. So in order for us to light this baby, I will use this. I don't have the required asbestos cotton or whatever you wanted to call it, so I have to use these wicks from lamps, oil lamps, wicks. Then I'll put lighter fluid on it, fill it, stick it in the hole, light it. And before we do that, before we put the fish even in, we will cover this. Pro tip number 1, we'll cover this with tin foil before we put the wood shavings on. I will show you that. It's easier to clean afterwards. You see there's a little bit left from before, but it's not a problem. So as I mentioned before, pro tip number 1, put tin foil inside the container. We will put the wood on. And also the fish will drip sauce onto your shavings, and then it just messes up a little bit the cleanup process. So this will just make it a lot easier. So then we should be generous with the shavings. Alright guys, next step is I will cover these racks that we have in tin foil. We have 2 of these racks, and when you cover it with tin foil they look like this. They will go on the inside. Alright guys, so what I've done next is I've built these tin foil little saucepans. So I'll put the fish in here. On the other one we'll put some sausages, and this will just prevent the sausage from whatever is on the top side dripping down and influencing the flavor of what is in the bottom. And collectively these 2 pans will not let sauce drip on the wood shavings that will heat up and smoke the meal and wetting it and just making it a little bit a mess. Right guys, the victims are ready. Fish, sea bream, some sausage, olives with nice chilies in it, and some sausages for the kids. So now I will fuel up the machine and count down to light. All right, you're good to go. Close up the lid. Now, it is important to seal the lid to keep the smoke and the moisture inside and the heat. So what normally happens with this thing warps and the latches don't really work anymore, and what is this? The opening mechanism. Alright, so I will secure this lid with two paving bricks, which will come off once we're done. So fuel, light, and then about, because the fish is about this thick, it's very small, it's not really big fish, so we'll go for between 12 and 15 minutes of heat, then it should be done. Fueling has commenced. Not the best way of doing it, but this is what we have to make do with in our current situation. This is what we do. Best would be mentholated spirits, but I was not able to source that, so lighter fluid it is. Remembering not to fill it all the way up, because that lights this from past experience for about 20 minutes, and we want to go for 12 to 15. Alright, let's finish this and get back to you for the lighting ceremony. So we will now slowly, meticulously load the fueling rod. Oops. Now for the fireworks. Okay. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. I broke it. It'll work. It'll not work. It'll work. It worked. I'm gonna burn myself. There we go. And encourage it to continue inwards. Just blow on it. Push it in. And now let the clock start. So guys, while we wait for this to cook, ooh, probably a bad idea. Okay, you can see slowly it's burning. It's a low fire. Yeah. All the way to the back side, yeah, and I can see it in there. Yeah, very nice. Yep, bending and twisting. So while we wait for this, I have about 10 minutes left. I'll water some garden.
Don't worry. Why? Why are you so calm about this? Why do I bother talking to you if you run away?
Johnny time!
It's true. Midoriya. We don't know if Midoriya ran away to the League of Villains. Momo!
Ah!
What's Mr. Ozawa?
John!
Oh my gosh. Mr. Ozawa, what did you do? It does not make sense.
Where's that now?
And that's how you make it.
Can I be on